and I'm the founder of Modibodi. And we've got a special vlog for you today. We've got Tracey Bevan here, who's the founder and ambassador of the McGrath Foundation. So we really feel very privileged to have Tracey here. Tracey, thanks for coming.
Oh, thanks for having me.
That's great. Look, what was the idea and when did you first start the McGrath Foundation?
So Jane and myself, she was diagnosed with breast cancer in 1997, and we decided in 2000, she wrote a book called A Love for Life, and a donation was going to a charity, and that's when Jane said to me, would you like to start a charity? We didn't know what we were going to do, but when Jane got re-diagnosed and she met what she called her angel, which is a breast care nurse, she knew then that she wanted to support Australian families going through exactly what she was and make sure that every Australian had access to a breast care nurse.
So before that time, nothing like this existed?
Well, there were breast care nurses, but when Jane did her research, because she met her breast care nurse when she was re-diagnosed in 2003, but she did her research and there wasn't many breast care nurses, and she actually found that women on the Northern Territory who were diagnosed were having to leave their families and go for treatment and go to either Adelaide or Melbourne, so she wanted to try and help those families.
So what's the goal and what's the aim of the foundation? What are you trying to achieve?
So our goal is that every Australian family experiencing breast cancer has access to a breast care nurse where they live. So they don't need to travel and they have access to a nurse. It's a free service. They can self-refer, so they don't need their oncologist or their GP to refer. And we want to make sure that one day everyone has access to one of our angels, as Jane would call them.
So exactly how many breast care nurses exist in Australia now and how many do you want there to be?
So currently the McGrath Foundation funds 110 McGrath Breast Care Nurses, and that programme costs $12 million a year to run. I have to say it really quickly. But what's really exciting, we've just announced during 2017 the placement of a further 7 McGrath Breast Care Nurses.
Oh, fantastic.
That's great, but we've also set ourselves a goal by 2020 to get to 150 McGrath Breast Care Nurses.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so a big goal, and but hopefully we'll get there.
So, I mean, obviously the foundation's all about empowering women, and the Modibodi brand also stands for empowering women. What's so important to you about that sort of message and that aim, I suppose?
Well, empowering women is, as you say, really important to the McGrath Foundation. It was really important to Jane. She used to say, you need to start taking care of yourself. You know, it all starts at home. Yes, you can have your mammograms, which are really important, but Jane McGrath, in that hotel room in 1997 when I was on Ashes tour of the UK, she first said to me, does my breast look a funny shape to you? Now what's really important about, it wasn't significant at the time, it's really important now, and I know, my friend was breast aware. She knew she'd have to take care of herself. She was checking her breast, she knew what was normal for her. She knew when her breast had changed shape, something wasn't right, and at 31 years old, my friend was diagnosed.
Oh, it sends shivers down there.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things everyone is touched by, aren't they?
Yeah,
they know someone who knows somebody. So what message then would you send to young women or to other women out there? What is the message now? I feel somewhat maybe a little bit confused. So what message would you send in terms of checks and looking out?
Well, what's really important is that all women get to know what's normal for them.
Okay.
What do their breasts look like? We have an app, and the app's called Curve Learn. It's all about getting to know your body. It's completely free, and what you do, you can upload your favourite tune and you'll hear it playing once a month, and it's a reminder to do a breast check. But it also shows you how to do that breast check. And if you see any changes, log the changes, and what we're trying to get women to do is get into the habit of checking their breasts, seeing what's normal, and if they see any changes, then they go straight to the GP.
Okay, well that's good. All right, everyone's listening, I hope. I am. I'm definitely going to download that app.
Good.
I suppose for us, and I was talking about women, I suppose, diagnosed with breast cancer, I mean, a lot of them would feel alone, and you're offering them a support network, which is great. We also have customers who have some issues. They might have incontinence or they have heavy periods and they feel alone. What sort of message would you say to all women when they're sort of suffering in silence with their issue?
Oh, look, I think it's women of today have grown a voice, you know. I think that's absolutely fantastic. But I think that you need to share. You know, other women are there to support women. As Jane and I started the McGrath Foundation, wanting to help others going through what she was going through. So I think it's really important that you find someone you can trust and share that information and support each other. That's what it's all about. It's all about supporting each other. I mean, I used to tell Jane things that I'd never tell my husband, my family, you know, and I know she did that to me. And I think it's very important that you can find someone that you trust, but making sure that you share it. No one should be ashamed of anything, you know. There's answers to everything in the world today. So put yourself out there and get that support.
That's great. Yeah, I think that's true. Not feeling ashamed and getting the support.
That's right.
Because women, when you actually start talking to other women,
exactly,
it's amazing, isn't it?
They start sharing the same thing.
But
that's the thing. Yeah. And I think once you realise everybody's going through the same thing, it doesn't seem that much of a problem anymore.
Yeah, I agree. So some women, when they are diagnosed with breast cancer, they need a mastectomy, and that must be very hard. But it also must be hard because it starts the process of questioning their identity as a woman. And I suppose I'm asking you, as the media, if you had to tell the media or publishers out there what they could do, or even bloggers and influencers what they could do to help women feel better about their bodies, to stop this negative body talk, so that we celebrate our femininity in other ways except for our physical appearance. Do you have any messages or?
Look, I mean, I don't think you're ever going to stop anyone talking the way they talk. You know, it's this. I think it's about empowering women to not listen to those people. I think it's about you knowing yourself, knowing what's right for you, and not listening to those messages. You know, be the one who steps out and doesn't follow everybody else. You know, do what's right for you. Make yourself feel happy and don't rely on other people. I think that's the thing, and that's what it's all about. It starts by empowering women to be, you know, happy with themselves.
That's right.
And not conform and not listen to what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. Listen to yourself.
I think that's a great message to end on, Tracey. So thank you for coming to join us today. We have partnered with the McGrath Foundation, as I said before, because Modibodi is equally committed to empowering women, not only through giving them products that support them, but through breaking down taboos around the issues you're facing and also negative body talk as well. So I think that was a great message to end on. For this year, in certain months, and in February when we're launching this campaign, for every purchase you make of our Sensual Boy Leg in Pink, we'll be donating 15% of the sale directly towards the McGrath Foundation.
That's lovely, that's fantastic. Thank you very much. Because we can't do what we do, which is support Australian families experiencing breast cancer without people like you. So
thanks, Tracey.
Thank you very much. So please support this. You know, it's doing great things for McGrath Foundation, and thank you so much to Modibodi. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you. And we hope to raise $10,000. I think is
fantastic.
Yes,
that would be fantastic.
The other thing we'd like to ask is if you want to buy your underwear and you want to donate more, if you post a picture of yourself, we're not talking, getting too daring here, just a small part of your bottom with your pink undies on, or even a flat lay, we will donate 100% of the profits from that sale to the McGrath Foundation. So get on board. It's hashtag Bare Your Derreire, and hashtag Modibodi and hashtag the McGrath Foundation, and support us in February. Thank you.
I'm going to get mine on now.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.